our Twitter question of the day.
Oh, what do you got?
Okay, the Rockies are 4-0, and then they dropped 2 in a row. We saw what happened with LaTroy Hawkins yesterday.
What was that?
After yesterday's loss, are you feeling here we go again with the Rockies, or are you still optimistic?
You're asking me right now. I'm going to say...
Well, you are a co-host on this show. I do ask questions and you answer.
I will answer.
Same thing with Chad. That's the way the show works. I drive, I ask, you answer.
Chad's the arms, I'm the face.
Yes, face. Go for it. Give
Guys,
us what you got.
ladies, it was just one guy, LaTroy Hawkins. So I'm not as going crazy as some of these fans. Because, look... It wasn't like the team did make 4 errors, but I'm all right with it because it was just one guy that blew. It wasn't like the team played terribly.
No, they did
because of the 4 errors.
Descalso, who filled in for Tulowitzki, had 2 of those errors.
Yeah, that's true.
I did watch the game because I was flipping back and forth between that and the Masters. So I did see a lot.
Did you go to the Nuggets game?
I did not go to the Nuggets game.
George Karl's return.
Yes.
But you know what? We will talk about George Karl's return. I think the Nuggets actually did something shameful.
Oh, wow.
Not in the game,
word.
but before the game. But we'll talk about that later on in the show. So Descalso had a couple of errors, and then in the 9th inning, you have 4 guys converging on a ball and drops right in the middle of the field.
To be fair, is the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, more than that. There were 4
Bermuda rhombus.
The Bermuda box is what it looked like. I'm sorry,
Bermuda
Chad,
box.
Well, I was just going to say, is it early? Yes, it is early. But here we go again. It's too early to say that. But the issues are the issues. You know, Tulo has a schedule where he's going to miss games.
Right.
And his backup comes in and kicks the ball around the infield. So how are you to expect anything other than here we go again as the season progresses?
Because they still found a way to almost win. They were going to win the game. They were down to their last strike. I had faith. Ryan Spielberg's my buddy. I'm name dropping Ryan Spielberg's. He goes, they were 3-22 in games in their history when they had 4 errors or more. And they were about to win one. One strike.
Last time I checked, it's the final score.
Yeah, you make a good point.
Not the 7th inning score, not some random
make
sample of the
good
score
point.
before it's over. You got to win the game.
Yeah.
Coming close doesn't count. It's not hockey. You don't get a point for getting a tie and going to overtime.
Sure.
I don't want to go all baseball 101 here, but I'm going to.
Please do.
When you have a guy 0-2 on a pair of fastballs, you go low and away or low and inside on a left-handed hitter.
Just stay away from him.
And he hung a breaking ball. That was just a bad pitch. People are going to be talking today about this. Should LaTroy Hawkins remain the closer? Now, you got to remember in Milwaukee, he blew a lead in the 9th inning. Offense bailed him out. So in 6 games, he's blown essentially 2 games, even though he wound up picking up a win. Dude's 42 years old.
Well, how about
you have Ottavino coming out of the pen with a nasty out pitch with that slider? Do you make the switch? Because it seems like Walt Weiss is going to be patient with this.
Yeah, I mean, well, to use a baseball term, the curveball is that John Axford is off the roster right now. He's dealing with a family emergency with his son who was bit by a rattlesnake. So maybe that would be the guy you put in. But, guys, he's not around right now. So I think you stick with Hawkins just for maybe at least one more chance. And if he blows his 3rd save opportunity in 4, then good night.
I agree.
Okay.